What's going on, everybody? This is Astrotheology in Inana's Descent to the Netherworld. This is the 5th Sumerian tablet that I've broken down with Astrotheology. But let's go through the 12 signs as we always do. So, the first sign I talk about is Aquarius, which is represented by the man. So the keywords would be son of man, man, baptism, water pitcher, fountain, stream, river, pond, lake, ocean, sea. Pisces is the sign of the two fish in the water. So that's stream, river, pond, lake, sea, ocean. Aries is the ram, and in Aries you have March 21st, which is the spring equinox. It's a 12-hour day, 12-hour night. It's also the Passover, or the passing over of the sun over the equator on its back to its way in its height in the summer solstice. Keywords are for Aries, the ram would be ram, lamb, shepherd, ram's horn. Taurus is the bull. When you look at the sky and you see Taurus during the season where it's supposed to be, you know that you need to put the plow on the bull so that you can plant the seeds so you can harvest in Virgo and Libra. So whenever you hear bull, ox, calf, or cow, that's Taurus. Cow being the female bull, by the way. Gemini is the twins. It's the story of Castor and Pollux Troy, whose sister was Helen of Troy. It's the story of Achilles. So whenever you hear twins or brothers, that's Gemini. Cancer is the crab, and it's the sideways moving creature. Just as the sun rises a degree on its axis starting December 25th, it stops on June 21st. Then for 3 days it rises to the same degree, hence moving sideways. And then on June 25th it lowers a degree. The crab in the ancient Egyptian time was known as the scarab. So whenever you hear crab or beetle, that's Cancer. Leo is the king, the lion, the king of the savannah. The ruling planet of Leo is actually the sun. So whenever you're talking about lion, lioness, or cub, that's Leo. Virgo is the woman holding the wheat stalk. Remember before when you said that you plant in Taurus? Well, the virgins would cultivate the wheat in Virgo in order to make the bread for the year. So the keywords would be virgin, because this is Virgo. Virgo is the sign of the woman, by the way. Wheat, because the lady with the wheat stalk. Grain, seed, barley, corn. These are all grainy things that you harvest during Virgo, during the harvest season. Libra is the justice, the scales, the balance, the just one. The reason it's the justice is because it judges God's sun as it passes over the fall equinox, or technically passes under, and begins its descent into winter, into cold, into death. Libra is also wine season, which is when you plant the grapes in Taurus, you could press the wine here. Libra is also olive season. So all law-related things like law, judge, justice, the just one, divorce, marriage, court, wine, vineyard, wine press, or grapes, olive oil, or olive oil. That's Libra. Scorpio is the scorpion. He is the betrayer. When a scorpion bites you, it leaves an imprint in your skin that looks like a pair of lips. It's why the mafia has the kiss of death, and it's why Jesus was betrayed by Judas with a kiss. So the sun is judged in Libra and betrayed in Scorpio. Finally, in Sagittarius, this is where the bow and the arrow shoot the sun and inflict further punishment on the sun. This is where the sun dies. Why? Because on December 21st, the sun is at its lowest point. It cannot rise any lower. It's dead. It's the dead of winter. It remains at that lowest level for 3 days, which is why Jesus was dead for 3 days. Which is why Jesus was dead for 3 days. Which is why Jesus was dead for 3 days. Right? When on December 25th, with the birth of God's son, it rises another degree and starts to make its way back up to the top. So whenever you hear horse, bow and arrow, spear, or horseman, that's Sagittarius. And here's Capricorn, guys. Capricorn is the goat. And at the bottom is the goat. And the goat's going to climb, or the sun's going to start climbing in Capricorn up the great mountain like the goats, all the way to its height in Cancer. And then make its way back down. And then make its way back up. Stop, walk sideways for 3 days, drop a degree every single day. Stop, walk sideways for 3 days, rise up a degree every single day. And the sun does this. So guys, let me just tell you real quick about this. I put the lines next to the passages, so you could look these up in the tablets yourself. So she took the 7 divine powers. She had placed twin egg-shaped beads on her breast after 3 days and 3 nights had passed. And the other, the life-giving water. They will offer you a river full of water. They will offer you a field with its grain. They eat no fish. The 7 of them poured the milk. They would not let the shepherd play the pipe. He turned his feet into snakes' feet. and in the beer house and the tavern. The 7 divine powers are the 7 sisters of the Pleiades. That's in Taurus. The twin is Gemini. These are connecting signs. The life-giving water is Aquarius, and the riverful of water is Pisces. These are connecting signs. The field and the grains are Virgo. Pisces and Virgo are opposing signs. The fish is Pisces as well. The milk comes from the Milky Way galaxy, whose center is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Gemini are opposing signs. The shepherd is Aries. So far, we have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. 5 signs in a row in these passages that I read you. The snake is Ophiuchus, which sits in sidereal between Scorpio and Sagittarius. And the beer house is Virgo. So we're talking about 7 signs in this table and 5 in a row in this tablet. So it's really short. It was only 5 pages long or so. But I wanted you guys to know this because these are still Sumerian tablets, and I'm going to be doing these with Rex soon. So take care.